Run live. Good afternoon, everyone. So we are team one of the public branch of Release of Engineering Technology. So today we are discussing about the deafness of technology libraries by using the technology. So nowadays the most commonly using mobile phones, smartphones for knowing very well any information easily. So by not going any libraries to knowing about anything to know to take or taking any library books also. So in olden days we are taking referring the libraries and reading every day what the lessons are going on and every topic and we are aware of them. So now present situation have mobile phone are easy to make take a quick information from mobile phones will be easy to use and not to carry any books. So what do you think about this?
Yes, Bhargav, my perception about this is you were saying no need, libraries are no need because we are having mobile phones and internet source. But as you think, by the time of developing, we don't have old things and old this is the library is our tradition, so we didn't forget our tradition. We have to searching. We have more searching is like Google and Chrome, but by the time of searching the information in internet source, we have to and we also prefer in libraries also because the libraries are very calm and that is the place where we have to study concentrate. And moreover, we will search in Google, but we didn't get and we get sufficient information, but we didn't get any peaceful area. So I think the libraries are the one which is the best thing to search for information. What is your perception about this?
I agree with you, sir, but libraries gives more peaceful environment. Technology, while we are studying in mobile phone, we are all facing situation. We some notification is here by you, we divert our minds. So, but library we don't need any mobile phones. We put in silent mode. So, have create a peaceful mindset to read anything. To give any we read many things and magazines to know about our old authors, old versions, reference books like that. From technology we get only one point, but in library we get more reference books. We know different authors how they think about the topic or idea. What is your opinion, sir?
Normally, as you said, in libraries we get access to different books written by different authors. By using internet also we can get various publications, articles. So I don't see that not going to library is a bad thing.
But
Because
everyone
it
does not.
happens in a fraction of seconds. We can access so much of information. Going to library is not accessible to everyone. So, and when coming to distractions, that completely depends on the person. So that has nothing to do with library as silence or something like that.
But not everyone access to libraries. Some are belongs to rural areas. Urban people only go to central libraries.
They didn't have
They don't have
internet
any.
connection and etc. So they are only depending on the libraries.
Nowadays, internet is available everywhere. You cannot say that.
So it's absolutely right. And nowadays, the Google and the ChatGPT is the most commonly used nowadays. So it mainly taking more information very easily and what we want. We have so much large of data. So in the data, we are taking only less data, which is useful to us. So that is the main reason we are using the internet technology.
Yeah, I think that internet, we also know that books plays a major role because when we study, we will see books and write with our friends. Then only we can understand and we can get the knowledge. But when seeing the smartphones, it will affect our health also. It also helps. It also affects our health. We can lose our creativity. So that I think reading books and going to library is the most important person because every person can read it because he can't divert himself and he can concentrate because in every there is much space and silence will be there so that we can concentrate everything. But when it comes to smartphone, when we are studying in a smartphone, brightness and with the increase of brightness because when we are seeing a smartphone or a laptop, we should increase our brightness and it causes the effects of our eyes. And by seeing the books, we can say that we can read peacefully and we can gain the knowledge. We can because if we have any doubt, we refer different books from there. So when we refer different books, we can get more knowledge. But when seeing to the smartphone, just the main board will come, the main board of the topic will come into the smartphone, but we can't refer anything, so that we can't know about the knowledge of different things. Because when we read the books, we any knowledge increase and we can get doubts. So that we refer different books, so that when we refer the books, we can get more knowledge. But when seeing smartphones, I don't think we can get.
So they are disseminated in the library also. So libraries for making a books also they require a trees, they are the consumption of trees. So it also affects the environment. So not only that they are requiring so much of space for that and they have to carry every day. So for this small information and we are learning only when we going to college we are learning on 2 or 3 topics. For that we have to carry so much of big bundle of books. So this is also main advantage to us. So by taking a smartphone, it will be easy and searching of that everything very easily. When in textbooks, we have to search where it takes a lot of time. So this is all.
So I'm just saying that we can say that we're taking more books so that we can learn. But I don't think that way. Because when we take the books only, we can know the different knowledges. Because when we are studying,
How
we are,
others think
yeah,
We have visited books also.
yeah, you're saying it. But when we see that we are searching like when we catch a smartphone, yeah, we are
Develop ourselves.
ourselves develop. Because when we should turn our pages, right? When we are turning pages, we can see different topics.
That's your perception.
so everyone does not have library, does not have any time to visit library.
Library membership is also an issue. It's also costly.
Yeah.
Smartphone is only that is we can search the. So finally, we concluded that everything we use such limit based on limits. We use technology and library. So frequently we go we visit to libraries. We grab our knowledge
The source of library and
to
internet
develop
learns,
our.
but we have to get limiting this internet.
Our community have to do it. That's all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Krishna from Team 1. Our topic is technology with the death of libraries. So we discuss on that. In that, my perception is that technology did not kill the libraries or disappear the libraries because everyone has their own their mindset. Some of the people were busy in their daily works, so they don't have a time to go to libraries, read books, or doing some activities. So simply they are participating. They are used some mobiles and laptops and they download the PDFs and read the content. So it leads to some interruptions in that process. We learning mobile phone. We have some distractions like messages and calls are not there. We have distracted in that time. So I think libraries don't need the technology. Because some libraries provides some dashboards and systems, online libraries to develop and give the pledged information to the customer. I think that libraries will not appear because of technology.
I see your comment. Krishna. I do same thing about it. Like we have some less number of libraries than everybody has libraries of mobile phones and internet, but there are less libraries in the local area. So as no, Code has wide range of data for research and development. But I personally think about if I study in library, I get more content than rather studying in phone because there is more distractions in phone. If anybody calls you or SMS you automatically distract. I rather will sit in library in silent room and peacefully read my books so that I will get as much as one by one. And as always, as some libraries also provide Wi-Fi for any uses of internet. So I don't see any depth of libraries in future. What do you think?
Disagree with your opinion. Second, technology are important. The libraries which have books that all stores in technology. Without technology, we don't carry any books, and with the mobile phone and internet, we can see any book in online and anywhere, and there is no need to have libraries. Mm, Moreover, the books are not necessary to read. When the internet gather all the data in the in mobile phones, we used to read and check them. And technologies are easy to carry anything anywhere. Whatever.
Yes, I agree with your decision. Because nowadays there are so many work seeing at charts and Google. They are seeing the matter and telling in online. Nowadays there are people that are not going to libraries and they are not studying in libraries. As the libraries are peaceful, but the students are seeing the working and online and they're gathering some work in the online and they prefer and they're possible possible as possible. They are not getting the work in libraries need for everyone. They are they're trying to learn online. That's what.
So, Samla, in this our conclusion is libraries does not that of will not disappear because of the technologies because everyone knows the what is the value of the libraries in this present situation. So, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Niharika, and these are my teammates. So today we're going to discuss about how has COVID affected the Indian education system and the students. So I think when we talk about COVID-19, there are so many changes that occurred in our lives because of COVID-19. In every sector, COVID-19 changed everything. if we take digital, if we take like educational sector or recruitment sector, everything, it changed everything. So when we talk about education sector, many colleges and schools and every education institute has closed, has remained closed due to lockdown and due to social distance. And because of that, the students are forced to stay home. And I think it has done more bad than good, because the students cannot stay in contact with their teacher, direct eye contact and everything. They missed everything, and the exams, everything is postponed. And I think it's not good. It has not done any good.
Yes, it is very affected to the students. It should affect and might totally change the all students to disturb the how to study and how to understand the in schools and colleges. We should disturb to all students. Like we should include the online classes. That means we should go to the online. Then we should always play online games, and then we should neglect the our studies with the that it is the one of the major reason of the COVID. We should affect in education sector, and we should affect in many sectors in education and purpose of society and public who really suffers the how to go our items to our home. Like us, our parents also a lot of suffer, and like us, we also suffer. We stay in home, and we should go to online class, and we not study the in mobiles, and always we play in mobile games. What is
So many people are addicted to online games like Free Fire, PUBG. That's why so many people are don't study classes, online classes. Uh,
I do agree with you. The students, if we talk about it, the students also suffered because they're suffering with depression, and because of always staying home and not playing outside and not touching.
physically not have any games and mentally disturbed and always
During the corona time, the students were affected so on their education. The government was cancelling their education exams and all like that. So, so the students are affected on their exams. If they are conducting the exams, so the students, the teachers also habituated for the class goes like that. So the teachers are not interested on the online classes. So the teachers are with their teaching classes. They want to they want to need alternative jobs to feed their families. So that the teachers are increased in Corona COVID. So what?
in that reason we should conduct the online exams means we should help some people and it should affect to the many people like us go to the online and it should negligibility and take it easy and it should avoid the all education purpose. It should mostly affect the students.
so many students they don't have mobile phones online. They don't have attended the online classes, but so many people uh, miss that level. So that's why education will be sparse in the life.
I do agree with that. And because of online classes and online exams, everyone copies and just shares the answers and the right. And because of that, the quality of education has also decreased because of online classes.
It will be effect of lives also and health also.
It should have
problems will come.
physically and mentally disturbed to the
on-time when students got the interview at online test, so they can easily qualify the test and they can easily got the exam. That time there is a benefit for engineering students, not like schools and engineering students.
But they also affect to the internal exams and external exams now. Always it should affect it should be harmful to the students and for
COVID also proved an alternative for our PM is trying to make our India as digital India, right? And it pushed that reason. And with COVID, the online classes and all made it real that
yes, it should be helpful. But now many people should not going neglect it. Always it should take it easy and we should avoid the studies.
But so many students got their phones by their home. They can easily study during the phone. But some students are not involved in that strategy. They are using their phones for playing games. The qualities of studying was increasing. But in online education, we can find more sources. In internet, we can find anything in internet. So we can find anything that we want. We can find in internet, and we can just use it to revise and research.
So many members are using mobile phones in wrong way. They are struggling now. Present example, we are also struggling in COVID time. So that's why present we are studying.
Many students have the thought that we should learn more things about mobiles, but it should attract to the any movies or games or any unnecessary. It should be unnecessarily used to the mobiles by the students. In the with the major reason of COVID-19 is attract to the students and all papers. Even kids also using nowadays mobile. Without mobile phones, he can't survive his life whole our days.
And because of always using screens and they also get their health spoiled because of that. They're getting eye problems and headaches, migraines, etc. So in conclusion, I think COVID-19 has done more bad than good, and it has affected the health and quality of education of students.
Mostly it's harmful to the students only.
There are also some advantages of online education because of blended learning and everything.
But they are not using good way.
But it only depends on how the student uses it, if it's good or bad.
Good afternoon to everyone. I'm with my team. Discuss about the affecting of students by COVID-19. So coming to the topic, uh, in the COVID-19, so many people are thinking about only their health. So they are leaving their education and their career also. So um, they don't want to uh, step on to uh, crack the COVID-19 and go and move on to studies. So in my opinion, I have a question in my mind. If they didn't go to schools or colleges, then they're losing their studies in the 1 year time period. They're losing so much of ideas and so much of content. So I have a bad opinion of the people who are always thinking about their health. I agree, health is more important in our life, but we have preventing methods to stop the COVID-19, uh, and we have so many uh, uh, quarantines to control the COVID-19. So if we take correct preventions to control the COVID-19, to then they were they were studied and they are
Yes, students are affected by COVID so much. Like they are offline studies, but they don't available because of the COVID-19. So they conduct college management or school management and held online classes, but students to interested in online classes, but they have no laptops. Their family background is poor, so they don't have buy a new mobile or new laptops. They don't know. They don't have to listen online classes in COVID time. So many so many students suffer with online classes, like they're using mobiles and
Yes, I agree with
playing
your point there, Manish. So many childrens have uh, so many children have phones, but uh, they don't have use the phones correctly.
Yes, I agree with this. The COVID-19, the government is the government is
It's providing
programs in students. After Corona, need to provide the laptop to the students. The students are suffer with Corona time in studies. There is no signals on the village. Sometimes there is no mobiles and there is no laptops on the students. Some students are available in laptops and phones. They only see we only see online class. There is no seeing online class and other activities.
they didn't use it
like
properly.
other apps. They use it in online classes. They have used other apps like games
And etc.
other Instagrams like social medias. They have used it. So students are affected in using mobile phones like that, and in COVID-19, students are suffer more compared to others. They lose their studies and COVID-19 times, and they lose their knowledge about studying. Uh, they don't have any knowledge. Now they are suffering with. They have no knowledge because of the COVID-19. That's been
Yeah,
this.
my opinion is about COVID affected by students is good thing, and as well as a bad thing. Coming to the good thing, and more time spent with the families and playing in video games and Zoom meeting in friends, and it's a crazy feeling. But it's coming to the bad thing. This is a loss of academic syllabus in colleges, and we neglected in online classes. but we tell about crazy reason. That is a network issue in college management. Um, and coming to the bad point, and more of children and senior citizens are lost in India. So coming to the exams, end of the exams, we are by having the subject and not focus on topics, and most of the children also by headed this syllabus in COVID-19.
Yes, sir. We have only one way to uh, move on in our life, but there is no two ways in our life. We want to choose
Yeah, it
or
is
one is study or our health.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, suffer to the students are suffering because the students and teachers does not interact to online classes because there is no using blackboard in teachers does not understand it easily in students uh, does not easily understand.
Yes, I agree with your topic. Teachers are in our online classes. They have used board, blackboard, or any other electronic gadgets, but the signal problem. Students are affected by the online classes, and they are more suffered with. Students are classes of they have no knowledge about now they have.
And your points, I will agree, but all of the students are also in COVID-19 is and they will not study in about academics. So the Indian in the Indian studies. Um,
Yes, Rajesh. I agree with you. Um in students' life, the education is very important thing. Uh, but they're always saying about this health. They didn't think about their future when they lose their future. By the conclusion, the health, the education in our in the students' life, education is very important, and yes, education is a very important role in students. They must be uh, they must be have a path on a education that is education path, and if there is any obstacles, but they must be
Focus on the
focus on the education.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.